ladies first. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. It has been a minute. Oh my goodness.
Vicky, I gifted a tier 1 subscription
Squeaky.
to username.
Vicky, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Squeaky's immediately wants to talk to me. Squeaky, you haven't done this for a while. You need attention. Listen, can Kel look after you? Because I don't think he's got enough to do. Do you know what I'm saying? He's going to kill me for that. Squeakfin, are you all right? You've got food and water. What do you want? You want pets to come sit on the box and I'll pet you? Come here. Sorry, this is the most important thing today. Squeaky, there you go. Anyway, Squeaky can be pet whilst I talk to you. Yes, I'm sorry there's been a lack of streams the last couple of days. People in the Discord will know why. I have been a busy bee. Squeakafin! She's so demanding. If I, like, the pause between pets, she, like, swipes at my hand as if to say, bring it back. I'm not done with the pets now. She's so funny. She's a good girl, because she, like, asks for what she wants. So, you know what I mean? If you have, like, ADHD, it's the nice thing about cats. They tell you when they need food. She goes and jumps in the bath when she wants me to change her water, which, by the way, I do, like, twice a day. And, do you know what I mean? She just comes and screams at me if she wants pets. What can you do, hey? You're a funny girl, aren't you? Sweetest kitty. So yes, back to Conan Exiles today. I'm going to continue the Pal World series because I'm freaking enjoying it. So we might do like Pal World tomorrow or something. I'd quite like to alternate a little bit. I know some of you are like, oh, please don't play that stupid game. And some will be like, yay, I love that game. But we've got to mix it up, people. You know what I mean? There must be some sort of ritual I can do to get this meteor storm to happen. Sacrifice or something. Are you in single player purple? Because you can install mods for that, you know. And also you can just do like the command in the chat, I think. Pippi also has like a meteor command, I believe. Anyway, welcome back, friendos. Thank you for being here. Palworld is addicted. It is. Do you know what as well? That reminds me. Over the weekend, I leveled my character on our Palworld server. Sorry, we'll talk about Conan in a minute. You're like, please could you talk about Conan? Squeaky's like manically chasing my hand right now. I leveled my Pal box on the Pal World server, our community one, to the same as my stream game. So I can't play anymore on the server until I've got the stream game further. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to do like a little, like, what do you call it? Piggyback? No. Some kind of like zipping around thing. I don't know. See, the base is larger. But it isn't larger than last stream. It isn't Venomega, actually. It's the same. I did change the thing that we're sitting on from foundations to ceiling pieces, but the footprint is exactly the same. So screw you all. That's all I have to say. And your conspiracy theories. Oh, Squeakafin, you are hilarious. It has been very warm as well the last couple of days. I hope everybody's keeping cool. I know some of you are like, don't be ridiculous. It's always hot here in the summer, but in Britain we just don't usually have these kinds of ridiculous situations. It's been horribly hot. Squeakafin, you little psycho. Right, we're going to do our hellos now. We do have a giveaway on Twitch right now. It is for the Vendayan Shrine, which is that enormous beast of a like standalone building that you can sit in and sit in the water and all that. Wait, can you sit in the water, or you can just place an onsen in there? I don't remember. Is there a pool in it? Okay, I'll show you at the beginning of the stream anyway, but that's the one that's available today. So exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. If you want to watch on YouTube, you're welcome to do so. But if you pop over to Twitch, right, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat, you'll be entered into the giveaway, and that's what you need to do. There you go. Somebody want to look after this cat? She's like losing her mind here. You'd think I hadn't been here all day, honestly. Squeakafin. She's like, you started talking. This must mean it's my time. Anyway, let's get into it. Valkyrie's pre-stream, my dear, how's it going? Kalandra's got first today, well done, my friend. Demon's Bane, hello, how's it going? Respawn, good to see you, how's it going? Good to see you, friendo. Reese Jika, hi, how's it going? Do you know what, people? It is so hard to keep track of everybody's, like, online identities. I don't mean that in like a data center kind of way, but like just trying to keep track of who is whomst on each platform, and then on the Discord, and then on the Conan server, and it's a full-time full-time job, people. That's all I have to say.
Will's Petting Zoo just subscribed for 2 months.
Ah, Will's Petting Zoo.
Chat.
Hello, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Thank you. Much appreciated. Activity feed is not working today. Are you done now, Squeaky? She just jumped down from the box. Nope, she jumped back up again. She's insatiable when it comes to pets. What can I say? Joddy, hello, my dear. Good to see you. Ticadio, hello. How are you doing? Kevin, hello. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely evening and whatnot. Rex, my dear. Good to see you too. Vicky, hello. Vicky, thank you again for those subs. That was very kind of you. Much appreciated. Gremlin, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? Fighting I complaining that someone else got first again. Do you know what I mean? Thought you'd matured over the years, but no. Maldra Far. Hello. How you doing? Squeak and Finn, behave yourself. Purple, hello. Hallamir, hello. It's very difficult to be serious. Let me paint a picture for you. There is a plastic tub under the desk that is always under the desk, and it's got like a folded over bath mat on it. It's like a nice bath mat. But this is like, in the winter, I put like a blanket on top of it, like a nice fluffy blanket. So Squeaky can come and sit in here, which is always the warmest room in the flat. And in the summer, if she wants to come sit next to me, she can do. She's literally jumping on the box, getting a pet, jumping off the box, jumping back on the box, getting a pet, jumping off the box. I mean, does anyone have any kind of like medical advice about this? She thinks she might be mental. Hello, mate. How's it going? So good to see you. Wizard, hi. How are you doing? She's up again. Migs, how are you doing? Gaves Marivs, hello. How are you doing? Apparently, I'm rolling my arse today. Sen, hello. How are you doing? Roger, hi. Greetings to you. Steely, my dear. Good to see you. One day close to Valheim. Yeah. Do you know what? You very, very nearly got a Valheim stream the other day because I didn't know what to play. I ended up not streaming, but I didn't know what to play, and I nearly played Valheim. Fun fact. Hello, Insidious. If a Minesweeper, yes, this is definitely a Minesweeper stream. Indeedy. Scrolling through the things in the chat. Send her over, she can help me figure out why my entire build is one tile off center. Yeah, the bridge is... Well, you've got no excuses, Calendros. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got no excuses. Oh dear. Must be some sort of ritual I can do to get this meat. Oh, yes. Shinban, hello. How are you doing? Scal, hello. Amateur, you're going to continue Power Service. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's super fun. It's very ADHD friendly, I have to say. Or is it? I mean, once it gets really organizing. Do you know what I was thinking about when I abandoned Palworld last time? And it was just before I was going to move house, move bases. I had got to a point where I was going to build where there was a bunch of ore. This was 2 years ago, and then I stopped and didn't move, and I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because I was overwhelmed with the concept of moving all my crap and all my pals. I don't know what it was, but I'd love to play through the game entirely. That'd be kind of fun. That's oh, the meteor command is cheating. Well, then stop complaining about it. That's the only option, I'm afraid. You just have to hang out there and wait. You just have to chill, maybe build an outpost or something, depending on where you are. Hello Alien, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Yes, hello to Venomega, hello to Nova, greetings to you. Getting hotter again next week just to cheer you up, is it? Oh, do you know what's funny? Is the app on my phone that gives me temperature, weather forecasts, I guess is the terminology that normal people use. It didn't say it was going to be really hot. And it was suddenly, I woke up and I was like, wow, I really need to open that window. It's really warm today in the room, but I actually just thought it was because the window was shut. And then I looked at the temperature and it was 30 degrees or 29 or some shit. And I was like, oh my God, not again. But it was very short-lived, fortunately. I don't know why I've got a cough today, sorry about that. Hello, Grail, my dear. Aloha to you. How is it going? Samster, hi, how are you doing? It's hot for way too long. The grass is brown everywhere. And no, nature is crying. This kind of summer is no fun at all. It has been a very long summer, I have to say. And I'm not complaining because I'll be complaining about winter very soon. But I think because we have so many different heat waves, it has really felt like a summer. Plus, I took a week off midsummer and did a lot of walking around like normal humans do. Do you know, did you know that other people went outside? Did you know that? There were people outside. I was like, oh, Get back in. Get back indoors. There are cats indoors. Well, one anyway. But yeah, so I do really feel like I had a summer for once, I have to say. I'm still pale as anything, though, honestly. Yeah, what are you going to do, eh? Already cat sitting for one friend, plus my own kissy. Going to be crazy cat man if I take care of another. That's it, Squeaky. Go make friends. Go on. Hello, Will. Hello. Hello, Stuart. How's it going? Good evening. Just got home from a darts match. Very nice. How did it go? Did you win? Hello, Dancers Muelf. Hello, hello. Do I say your name right? I never know. Zach's Bane. Hi, hi, hi. How's it going? Well, well, well. Look who's hit. Look who the cat dragged in. Hello, Dave. Hi. I don't know what I was going to call you then. Hi, Dave. How's it going? Doombringer's farts might have something to do with the jumping. The jumping. I've missed something there. Hamster. Hello, hello. One of the hamsters. Death hamster. Hello. We have multiple hamsters in this community. What can I say, people? Have to like decide what to call you all on a daily basis. Valheim's getting the 1.0 update soon, so you should wait for that. I know, yeah. But I might prepare for it by doing some more videos or streams or something. Wet her ears, forehead and toe beans with a damp cloth. Squeaky does not suffer with the heat. She looks at me judgmentally. I did wet her paws when we had like the really bad like heat. I did go through and like put a little bit of cold water in her feet, and she just looked at me as if to go, why the hell did you just do that? Yeah, and I try and change her water and stuff. I don't know. What are you gonna do, people? She's a badass. Hello, Brodom. Hello, hello. You're playing Enhanced. Had to return to Legacy because I can't play without the Agony's Atelier hairstyles. It makes such a difference, don't you think? I've never seen it, but I think Here We Go is banging. It has so many different hairstyles. So I thoroughly recommend that if you want to play Enhanced, and that's the only reason for it. But if there's something, maybe if there's like a hairstyle you particularly like. Here We Go has so many hairstyles, and they're really nice as well. Pretty excited for this. It's been a long time. It's in early access. It really has been a very long time since Valheim came out in early access. Put it this way, I bought my computer. Some of you know this because you've been around for a while, Dave. I bought my computer in 2021. 2021? Yes. For Valheim, specifically. And that's why I'm a streamer now, because I have a PC. So, you know, Valheim is like special to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Having a lot of fun playing Palworld with my nieces. Oh, that's so lovely, Valkyris, honestly. Do you know what I saw the other day on the server? I saw like baby pals at like a camp. You know the camp that I went to on stream, if you've been watching the series. And I accidentally attacked a creature, and then the whole camp got really upset with me, which seems really unfair if you ask me. I went back there on the server, and I saw baby pals like in a little tub thing. It was super cute. So I don't know if we can get baby pals, but I think we need to be able to. Maybe there's a mod for that, question mark? You can always summon a couple of level 9 and 10 purges. Crikey. Never complained about winter. I was born in December. Ah, well, that's a good reason. I'm a February child, and I always complain about winter, because by the time my birthday comes around, it's been too much winter. What can I say? I am a normal human. Interesting, Dave. That's exactly what AI would say. You know what I'm saying? Gasp outside. No, I know. Outside is dangerous. COVID showed me that. Yeah, that's it. We have 365 days of summer, so yeah. The thing is, people always want, like, the grass is always greener, isn't it, I suppose? It rains too much here, but then when we have heat waves, I'm like, why is it not drizzling? This is what we, like, paid for. Do you know what I mean? The world should be super green in the summer in Britain. What can I say? Hi, Nasco. Hello, hello. You won 8-1. Well done. Congratulations. I'm sure you were, you know, what's the word? Pivotal? It's been a long day. Pivotal. I don't know. Essential. I don't know. The word will come to me at some point. You know when you just like really want one specific word? I was born in January and I complain about winter all the time. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Here we go, is it? Thank you for the recommendation. It's really, really good. Yeah, literally, here we go, like a pun. It's super, super good. I have it on my game, but strangely, I'm not using it. I'm just using vanilla hairstyles. You do, but you can call me Lotte. Is it like Swedish or something? Where is it? Am I guessing the right area of the world? Valheim streams was what hooked me. I love that Respawn. That's super cozy. I love streaming Valheim, especially like the beginning of the series. I just don't think there's anything cozier than like the meadows on like a day one. It's so nice. That's why I keep doing it. Also born in December and I hate winter. That's it. You see all us winter babies were like, I hate it. Get rid of it. Hello, Goo Bab. Ooh. Okay. Okay. When you say they're lovely hairstyles, don't you ever go, I should try this hairstyle on my own hair this coming holiday? I do not, Kalendros. I have long hair, and the most I ever do is tie it back or wear it down. That's it. Those are my choices, because anything else is just too much effort, and I brush it occasionally. Do you know what I mean? That's it. That's what you said. I was walking around outside. Oh, like a normal human. I see. I see. Well, like a normal human, exactly, but not exactly. But I wasn't a normal human, but I was like a normal human. That's it. Outside is where you go when you've exhausted all other options. Outside is where you go when the delivery apps are not delivering to you. That's in my opinion. Otherwise, why would I go outside? Or you've got to go to the doctors or the pharmacy. What else? Your mum says you need a haircut and you're like, all right, I'll go and get my haircut. That's literally it. That's it. Oh dear. Pisces here. I think I spelled that right. Yeah, I think you did. Yes, Reese. Juka. I'm a June baby. Very nice. Yes. I do wonder how life would have been if I wasn't like a winter baby, honestly. Might I have been more of an outside kid? I have to say, I did play outside all the time as a kid and we went camping a lot, so there you go. From Denmark, there you go. Well, I got the right region area broadly in the world. Do you know what I mean? Broad sweep of countries. Excuse me. The other thing is the weird lighting enhanced. Do you know, I wonder if I'm coughing because I cooked meatballs, by the way. Do you want to hear what I had in my sandwich before stream? Put like 4 beef meatballs from frozen in the air fryer. Put them in for like 10 minutes. And then I did like tzatziki on like a brown bap balm bread roll situation, depending on which part of the Britain you're from. You'd call it different things, but you would know it as bread roll. And then like spinach, baby spinach, and like meatballs. It was really delicious. So I'm wondering if that's why I'm coughing, because I cooked meat in the thingy. It was very nice. It was a bit like having a burger, I suppose. Another thing is the weird lighting in enhanced Conan. In my opinion, do you prefer the way the enhanced version looks visually? I couldn't kind of summon hyperbolic words that were hyperbolic enough to describe how much better I think it looks, personally. But bear in mind, I played it when it was like on the test version, and I've played it like, you know, I just think it looks incredible. I think I sometimes take it for granted a little bit, the way the game looks now in enhanced, but then if I get into the sunshine or on the Noob River or something like that, it just feels so lovely having all that light. It's beautiful. Had long hair till 3 days ago and said sod it, pulled out the clippers and now have no hair. Oh, I bet you're more comfortable, Joddy. I bet you feel great. And then winter will come and you'll be like, I need to wear a hat. Yep. Be Deliveroo. Hey, if Deliveroo want to sponsor me, I'd love that. That would be great. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Dances is dancing Smurf, more or less. Is it? Kalendos is also Danish, if you didn't know that already. Dancing Smurf is dancing Smurf. I love that. Reese sounds like Reese, and JC is my first and middle initials, not Jaka. Oh no, I know that. I'm just saying because Brian calls you Reese Jaka. That's why. I know it's Reese, JC, but Brian says Reese Jaka. So that's, you know, it's like Demon's Bane is Demon's Bane, not Demon's Bane. But Brian refuses to say it correctly. Am I right, Demon's Bane? The weird lumen behaviour really annoys me when light levels change. That's fair enough. You're not itching your head like a madman now? Yeah, it is a bit much, to be honest. Although having like wet hair when it's like super hot is quite soothing, I have to say. Interesting that you love the enhanced so much. Are you playing on ultra settings? Yes, I am. Did you change any video settings? Thanks for insights. I'm just playing on everything max, 1440p as well. Sometimes I cap my frames to 60. But yeah, everything on like max settings basically. And I just think it's gorgeous. Yep. But it's all about the lighting. So if you don't have the lighting settings on like max and stuff, then I can imagine it might look a bit poopy. Sometimes I turn my render distance to low and that doesn't affect me very much at all in either direction. Yeah, the lack of beard probably helped as well, yes. Funny either, yeah. do enjoy Brian's pronunciation, especially the punctuation. Oh yeah, runs underscore with underscore. It always makes me laugh. Anyway, I've been neglecting you, YouTube friendos. Hello, YouTube friendos. Shifter, hello, hello. Gatimelosa, my dear, how are you doing? Stranger, hello, hello. How are you doing? Tired and like out of breath immediately tonight. Rob, how's it going? Good to see you. Aloha, Brian. I've begun a question. Should we build smaller bases all about the map in different areas or one base? If you're in single player, you can do whatever the hell you feel like, Brian. Especially if you don't have decay switched on, which it isn't as default in single player. The main problem you're going to have is if you have outposts everywhere in the world, then you're going to have to go back and forth between them to reset your decay time. I suggest you build a repair hammer in your crafting menu. God, I am tired today. Repair hammer in the crafting menu, have a look at your buildings whilst holding it and see how long they'll last for, and then make a decision. If you're on a server, covering the entire map with buildings is kind of bad form. Oh, Jesus Christ. Squeaky, you alright? She's chaotic. I would suggest you have like a main base and then... Squeaky, are you alright? What's the matter? You're very whiny today. Can you hear her meowing? Gosh. Yeah, so maybe like a main base and maybe like transporter stones later on, maybe like a map room here and there. That's kind of the normal way of doing things. But otherwise, if you're in single player, then build like an outpost in every biome. Like, do whatever you feel like. Build a tree house. Use all the different like DLCs if you've got them, or whichever ones you feel like using. You know, and enjoy yourself. Whatever you want. People do a range of different things. I stopped petting her. She's going to swipe at me in a minute, I suspect. I'll give Enhanced another try then. I would give it another try if you have the ability to run it. I really recommend it. Like, just walking along Noob River for me is just like... It's incredible. Sigh-inducing. It's wonderful. In a nice way. Only PC is good. Well, the cheap thing about consoles on PlayStation, you don't get kind of... Consoles? Does that mean you don't get Connectors Enhanced? Did you get your new house building set? Never saw the new building set. East Indian. Vendayan set. I've had it for a little while, yes. It was given to me by Funcom. 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Is it? I really hope that Enhanced comes to consoles, Drac. I really do think they're going to do it. They haven't said they're going to do it, and they've said, oh, you know, we hear you and all this stuff. I suspect it'll happen. It'll come to consoles. So there's just too many wallets on console that are like underserved, do you know what I mean, that have too little to spend on for other games, and they want people to spend the money in the shops. So I think if there's any possibility, they will bring it to console. It's just my own personal opinion. I don't have insider knowledge. That's it. All right, shall we get into it, people? Otherwise I'll just chit chat all night about meatballs and the cat who is about to swipe at me. So if I suddenly go, ow, it's because the cat's whacked me in the arm. So, welcome back to Conan Exiles, Enhanced Edition, I guess. This is a Legacy of the Giant Kings update kind of playthrough that we're doing. I'm playing through the whole game, kind of interspersed with Pal World streams and stuff like that. We're here at our lovely little cliffside base situation. I have noticed a big drop in my frames because I've got so many animated torches around the place. I might consider placing radium gem torches at some point, which you can craft with like steel. You can pick up radium gems themselves from like bosses and chests and stuff around the map. And then they do have the advantage of not affecting your performance quite so much. Plus you can kind of put different coloured dyes in them and change the colour and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm like squirreling because I see people in my tavern. So this is our tavern. We did place a barkeeper behind the bar. Jeez Louise, people, my brain isn't working, is it? We'll get into it. It's because I've just ate, that's why. My tummy's like taking all the energy. Yes, and the plan for today is to go to Siptah. Now the other day we tried to go to Siptah and the game just kept freezing every time we tried to teleport. So I'm going to run to Sepamaru and we're just going to try to get to Siptah if we can. I did verify the integrity of my files before the stream because I was having some other issues. And there was one file that wasn't able to be verified and then is now verified. I know this is a very exciting story, but I'm hoping that this maybe helps me. So I've got my follower here, I've got my Doom friendo here. The main goal is to place bedrolls as we move around Siptah so that if I die, I can respawn there instead of here. But yeah, this is a, what do you call him? Treasure Seeker Blade Master from the new dungeon, the Cyclopean Halls. So he's very, very good. He's better than a Berserker. He's better than Delencia. So let's go to Sep. Let's do it. Last time, I'm not in any special mode or anything, am I? Last time I tried to teleport from, what is it called? Narrow-neck Span. Jesus effing Squeakathon! What is... Do you mind if I just check on the cat a second? She's running around like a psychopath. Just want to make sure she's okay. One sec. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Okay. Anybody who has a cat can make some guesses about why the cat suddenly has loads of energy, but there you go. She's fine. She knocked over the fan that I have on the floor. Okay, let's go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Do I have Doom friendo? Yes. So Doombringer we kind of lost last time we met. We tried to teleport and he teleported ahead of us. We were kind of like left behind along with Indy. So I'm kind of, I don't know. We tried a couple of times to get there and ended up doing some jungle stuff, didn't we? We went to Buccaneer Bay. We did the Palace of the Witch Queen. A couple of little bits and bobs. I think we visited the Pagoda of Boundless Lust as well. And learnt the Keto religion. So we're running to Seppenru because there are... Since the Enhanced Edition came out, that's another good reason to play on the Enhanced Edition, by the way. Somebody was asking about this in the intro. There's no new content on the basic edition of the game. So if you have the opportunity... oh, I forgot about him. Then you probably want to play on the Enhanced Edition of the game. There's lots of people who would love to, who are playing on consoles or Microsoft Store or whatever the other thing is. I forget. Friendo, sorry. Epic? I think it was on Epic, wasn't it? I forget Epic exists because it's like any games I have on Epic I kind of forget exist because they're not on Steam, honestly. Alright, just having a look around. So in the Enhanced Edition of the game they linked both maps, Exiled Lands and Siptah, and they gave us means to teleport back and forth between the two maps using these transportory people. These are sorcerers, adherents of the Outer Dark. You can also use map rooms to teleport back from Siptah to the Exiled Lands, to the obelisks on the Exiled Lands, and you can also use transportory stones to travel back and forth between the maps and around all around the houses and all that stuff, as long as you level sorcery first. So this guy will take me to the top of Siptah, if I speak to him, and he's at Conan's bar in Seppenru. Oh, don't know what you mean, Epic isn't real, it can't hurt you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hello, Egg, hello. Walking along the river is like coming home, at least until the family invades my bubble, invades my earhole site. Yeah. So here we are now. We came from over here. This way. And it took us all the way to another map. Now, you've got to own the DLC to get here, obviously, because you can't travel here if you don't have the DLC. But this is where it takes us to. There you go. The nice thing about this is there's also dancers here who can clear your corruption if you haven't already cleared them at Conan's bar. There's another one here, whereas normally if you see dancers around the map, they won't help you at all. You can knock them out if you want to. And then there's also a means to get a camel outside as well.
Well, well.
It's Valerium.
Tide washed up.
So this is where...
blades and strong winds, friend.
Shut up, Valeria. So here, wherever you collect scout reports from the Isle of Siptah, you can turn them in here. I don't remember her looking like that. Did she always look like that? I do have a mod called Diverse Barkeepers. Does she look different? I wonder if it's affecting it. I have like a bunch of different like mods that I'm trying out, people. Currently no lists, I'm afraid. But if I think of them, I'll mention them. And if you ask me what mod do you have that does that, I'll obviously tell you. Okay, the Isle of Siptah. Siptah TP is free of cost, yes. Back and forth, no cost. You can be over encumbered or anything. Epic Launcher is so clinky compared to Steam, yeah. I have 2 cats. How do you? Gene Awakening not coming to PlayStation or Xbox 2. Gene Awakening's coming to console in... When is it, people? September? I feel like. I'm not making that up, am I? So you can't fight these people because they have ridiculous amounts of health. You can't thrall them or anything like that. Here is Uric Master Tamer. His armor looks kind of weird, doesn't it? So yeah, he can sell you camel pets, either mounts or fighter variants, which you can't use as a mount. You can have both of them following you, depending on whether you use a stable to convert them or a taming pen, an animal taming pen. So this is where Uric Master Tamer is here. And if you're on Exiled Lands, you can also learn that at the Den. This is the Den in E8, around here. There you go. Obviously, I already have camels, so we don't need any replacements. So the plan for today is to try to do some vaults, now that we're actually here, thank goodness. And hopefully we don't get stuck in a maelstrom or anything. Hi, creature. Crested Lacerta, I've got to remember that. I think last playthrough I didn't have Hotfix UI mod, did I? At least for most of it. So I couldn't see the names of the creatures when I unfriended them. So I'd like to do some vaults. Let's head to this one first. I don't remember if it's the first vault on the journey, the Vault Raider journey, which tracks the dungeons on Siptah, because they have completely different dungeons than Exiled Lands, obviously. But as soon as I discover a vault, then it will unlock that journey and I'll be able to see the order that the game suggests we do them in. And we might do them in the right order, I think, this time. The weapon that I'm using currently is El's Drinker, which has a bleed. I think it only puts like 1 bleed on the enemy. I don't think it stacks, but I'm really enjoying it, I have to say. It does 67 damage, 9% armor pen, and unusually I'm using it a lot. I've also got Strangely Familiar Axe. I've got some Akbitanan blades, which have a decent amount of durability. A Forge Light. These are all legendaries. These are all obtained from legendary chests, which I can open in dungeons or vaults or a couple of other places on Siptah, which I'll show you. After killing world bosses, harvesting the body, getting skeleton keys. There you go. What was the creature over here that was fighting that made a lot of noise? Is there a boss nearby? Question mark. What were you fighting? Birds? There we go. Bit of XP. Is he on attack nothing? He's on attack nothing. Let's put him on aggressive and chase. I usually put him on attack nothing when we go through Sepamaru on the Exiled Lands, because it's a neutral place. And if he goes around hitting everybody, then they'll all try and attack me. Bashing the Bat Demons is the first on the list, is it? Bleed. Is it bleed every 8 seconds? There you go. Thank you, Egg. June is 22nd of September to console. Yeah, so if you weren't aware that June was coming to console and you were looking forward to it, then that's good news, isn't it, people? Does he sell full-grown ones? No, you have to convert them, just like everything else. But it's only 10 gold coins. And then you need if you make a saddle, you can use them as mounts. Is this the... I don't remember if this is the spider one. We got a boss. Is this where I built on the other... I don't think so. This isn't where my castle was it? No. This is just one of many spider bosses. Deal with the smaller ones first. Is just destroying him. I don't think he's got any strength buffing gear on at all. He's got the Nemedian helmet on, which gives him a karmic ability to repair anything that is repairable. So epic, pick or basic regular kind of items, not legendaries, not unique items. Because the only way to repair legendaries is in the new dungeon, the Cyclopean Halls. Which I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but that's how you can repair legendaries now. Added in the most recent update. What was I going to do? I was going to give him a cut pork rind. That's going to give him a 25% strength weapon damage buff. Here we go. All right. Did I harvest? I did not. It's me. Hello, hello. Hello, Schreiber. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hello, Snowy. Hello, hello. Funny how all the spiders are so bouncy. Hello, Scott. Good evening. Scott, did you ever manage to craft salted pork? I checked in the stove before I left here today, and I did have the recipe. Okay, so this is basically, I guess, the same as the boss in Skittering Cavern, because he drops the Nemedian. I didn't know that there was a guy here that also drops it. So this is where it is on the map. There's also a guy in this kind of area. He's like up here, isn't he, somewhere, that drops the Nemedian as well. Had no idea about that. I might mark his location for a quick boss kill. Here we go. So there's a vault over here. Let's go have a little looky look. Still doesn't show up for me. That's so weird. Yeah, so the only thing I can say is that I went into the summoning place to click on the recipe specifically because I knew there was one in there. Well, we went in there and I very intentionally was going to click on the book. And then I think I must have left without clicking on the book and then went back again and then clicked on it. There you go. This isn't back. This is Demean of the Spiders or something, isn't it? But we just need to discover one of these. Holy hell, that's a lot of damage. I should put down a bedroll. Shouldn't be able to put one here. That was insane damage. That was wild. So that's some Eldarium. We need that for crafting some Siptah related gear. Keep hold of that. This is Crimson Lotus powder. Oh, sorry, flowers that you can convert. Let's discover this. Asylum of the Outsiders. So I should now have unlocked... There we go, Vault Raider Journey. Let's clear any immediate threats. And then we'll check that out. And I'm going to try and do those in the right order, I think. Shall we? Or should we just do them... Should we vibe it? So, I think this might have been out... it was either... This is either Asylum of the Outsiders or Demean. Asylum of the Outsiders. So... Bum, bum, bum. Is it in the Redwoods? Question of the... But if I don't do them in the right order, it won't tick off the journey. It's in N8. Wow, night fell quick. in N8. Yeah. It's down here. Is it this one? Bum bum bum. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Top right corner of N8. Must be it. Alright, we're going to do them in the right order, so let's leg it over there, shall we? Dun, da, 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 dum. Do, do. So we'll come back to this one. You scared me. Show you my attributes so you know. I'm currently wearing a full set of Sumerian, oh sorry, 2 pieces of Sumerian steel that we looted from the tier 3 Sumerian person at Hands of the Dead on the Exiled Lands, which is over here. This guy drops pieces of his armor. That's what we got at the beginning of the game. That's what myself and my follower are wearing. And then I've also got a Silent Legion Tacit and Silent Legion boots, which you can see the different stats from these: carry capacity and stamina, and slightly better armor value than the Sumerian steel versions of them. And I got those from the silver mine, I think, if I remember correctly, which is over here on the map. If you go in there, there's a mini boss that drops Silent Legion armor. Otherwise, you can craft it later on. You can harvest this gossamer with a sickle. You can also harvest those creatures with a sickle as well to get gossamer. And you can get this. What is this? Black ice crystal. Crystal. Oh, I totally didn't mean to get on the camel then. That was weird. Okay, so let's go down this way. Can I go out this way? Some iron there. Is it a dead end? Do a little bit of climbing. I really want to get this as some brimstone. I really want to get my sigils from completing the vaults as soon as possible. And I'd also really like to get the beak weapon from the... what is it called? The Harpy Vault, because I absolutely love it. It has a nice kind of spin to win animation. The sigils from the completing the Siptah vaults are fantastic. You basically get a piece of paper whenever you complete one of the vaults, and there's like I think 13 of them. You can equip them all at the same time, and they give you really cool kind of perks, buffs. So they're really must-haves for me. So before I go and fight these guys, I'm going to put down a bedroll because Siptah is generally very tough, and I've got to make sure I respawn on Siptah, honestly. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. This is a Sumerian camp, or the Accursed camp. One of the Accursed camps. These are basically Siptah versions of Sumerians. So he's on attack everything. Now, if we see a follower that we really want, or a crafter that we really want, better be prepared for it. So let me get myself my truncheon and my bindings, and let's try not to get killed, shall we? I'll put him on flee. He's going to die if I don't give him a weapon, probably. Even though he's very good. Okay, I'm so rusty.
I will cut your heart out.
There we go. See what we get from their drops. Yeah, listen, you stupid creature. I'm trying to loot this. Oh dear. So hardened steel arrows, will collect those for later, and then you can eat the armor buffing food as well. We've already got a bunch of star metal weapons from when we were unfriending Sumerians. Doombringer providing a useful meat shield as always. What do we got? Alchemist tier 3, not super bothered. Gonna use my axe actually. They're just so strong early game. So if I see a named crafter, I'm going to try not to kill them. And I'm going to try and knock them out with my truncheon. These are like Well, there's one crafter there. What are you, friendo? Alchemist tier 3 and a fighter. Hit first, ask questions later. Okay. Let's get behind them and stun them. Look how much damage he's taken. Holy patatas bravos. So I do have a mod called Better Thralls active, which means he's going to help himself to potions, which I just swear by. It's just absolutely like an essential for me. I'm not going to move until he's finished that. Oh. Pros don't get rusty. Shut up, Egg. To the corner, please. Hello, Greenhorn. Hello. Hello, Cool. Hello. Hello, Myth. Woodvoyage Great Axe also has Whirlwind. What I got from Miss Marion 3 was a mug and this shirt saying, I've been to Bali too. Oh, dear. Bum, 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 bum. We have the privilege of living with 2 cats. A lover and not nice lady. Why would you get on the camel to ride if not by accident? That's it. Hello, Singularity. Hello. Southeaster. Down by South Point. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you use any mods that add face options? No, I don't. No. I have, I've got some videos about mods on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at those, although they were on UE4. But there was a face mod on there that I looked at. Just check that things have been upgraded to enhance, though. Alright, we're all prepared. Chop up stuff. Doo-doo. Take your coins. Don't mind if I do.
Like a Cobra exile, my fight is death.
Oh. So we've got a demon fire orb. You can use these to break the shells of star metal meteors. So I believe that sometimes there's a grave here and sometimes there isn't, like here. Is that right, Windows? There's definitely another one though, isn't there? Bit of star metal, bit of black ice. Sure.
Such would grant me cunning. Like the Cobra exile, my fight is death.
Okay. Yeah, this is a grave, isn't it? You need a shovel. So you can learn the shovel from... so dotted around Siptah, there are these little graves in different places. And then you need a shovel to dig them up. You can get the shovel from Flotsam, around like the waters around the map. Otherwise, you can learn the recipe for a shovel if you're moving between maps. And then craft it at home and bring it over. And you can get the recipe for that from the Library of Very Esoteric Artifacts in the Unnamed City, which is the big orange blob on the map. Everybody has the Exiled Lands if they own the game. So you go in here, you speak to the Archivist, you click on the wall. For every fragment of power you have in your inventory, you'll be granted a scroll which will teach you a recipe. One of them can be the shovel, will be the shovel, because you learn them now and like, we won't get duplicates basically. There we go. So I'm gonna like yeet in this particular direction intentionally. Try and get us to our first vault as quickly as possible using our high-speed railway service. Will the grave digger work for the graves? Yes. Yes, that's it, isn't it? That's the one I'm talking about, I think. Hello, Julio. Hello. Glad to see the journey to Siptah was smoother last time. Yeah, well, I literally made a thumbnail and title and everything specifically about going to Siptah, and then I just couldn't get here no matter what. So, fortunately, it's worked. I don't know if that's because there's been an update since then, or because I verified my files. I don't know, because I did have a problem earlier, and the game told me I needed to verify my files, and there was a file that was unverified and needed obtaining or whatever. That's it. So yeah, Gravedigger, whatever it's called from that you learn from the Library of Esoteric Artifacts. There. Plus walks and trips to the farmer's market. Is this where I learned the Eldarium thingy? I've got to stumble across it at the right time. Like... Is it here? No. There's a tiny little NPC camp, isn't there? Between some rocks like this. And at that camp, there's the place to learn Eldarium... like braziers, that's the word I'm looking for. It has been such a busy couple of days, people. My brain is like exhausted. It's also very late here, like 10 to 12 now. But I didn't want to miss another day streaming. Bum, 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 bum. I don't remember if it's like along here, but it's got a cursed people around it, and therefore it's very tough. So I'm going to try and get into the habit of plopping down bedroll as I continue. Especially if you run into Rockside. And it's Rockside from the Exiled Lands. Arguably the main boss of the game, or the real boss of the game, I would say. Everyone needs a shovel that is bigger than your character. Me too. Something finally happened, did it? Gathered all the ore I could find. Now I have to go to bed. Have a look and leave a look. Have a great stream. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate that. Grave digger. There you go. Thank you for that. Grave digger. So it might be... Maybe it's on the other side over here. I don't remember where that little camp is, folks. But I'll try and run past it whenever I see these rocks. Alright, Doombria, come on then. She always ignores me. Right, we've got a bit of a way to go. So this is why we were trying to travel from Naranek Span, so we could actually spawn in on the correct side of the map. But because last time the game just would not load me into Siptah at all, I decided just to go to Seppenru. Bum 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 bum. Nope, I think that's that camp that I don't like, that doesn't have like a huge amount going for it. It's just like fighters, no like cool crafters and things. There's a lot of travelling around on Siptah, and if you want to make it quicker to move about, then levelling sorcery is a good idea, because you'll learn transportory stones, and then you can place them down, place another one in a different location, and TP between the two, which comes in handy. Bum 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 bum. Rockside does the spin move way too much. He's horrible, isn't he? Because Rockside understands the pretty spin to win. Let's just learn this location. Goblinoids. Is it goblinoids? I just want to discover this place. Unfortunately, I've got to run all the way up to it. Goblinoids. If you hear a kind of a heart beating, it's a good idea to investigate on Siptah. Because usually it means there's a vault nearby. Unless it's your own heart beating. Because you're just having such a great time. There it is. You hear her heartbeat. It's going to run up to the door. There you go. Refuge of the Goblinoids. But we got to do. I want to do it in the right order. Yeah, that's like super far down here. I want to do Bat Demons first. Let's go. Ooh. They aren't just goblinoids, they're extant goblinoids. Yes. Does that make them better? Or like scarier? Do 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 do. Ba-da-dum. They make such horrible noises, like imps, don't they? Do 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 do. Okay. Guess we're getting it to the coast. It is a bit easier to just traverse the map from like the outside, I have to say. So it's a very vertical kind of map. Come on, Doom friendo. So if you're starting on this map, you haven't been here before, I prefer spawning, or whatever, starting on like southeast of the map. You can teleport there using the narrow neck span adherent to the Outer Dark, or you can choose to start on this map completely if you want to, when you start the game. If you don't want to play Exile Lands at all and just want like a full adventure on Siptah. I love these guys. But yeah, southeast of the map. I mean, it's tougher than Exiled Lands, definitely. Noob River is definitely easier. Nicer. Don't kill me. Okay, I missed my timing. I missed my timing. This is unusual. Child of Galah. I love that so much. You have chosen Australian accent. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo. The music is so lovely on this map. I really love it. I don't know if it's like original or if it's from like the movies or something. I don't know if anybody has any knowledge on that. So we need to go south. Hello, buddy. Hello, Freibar. What do you call a vampire goblin? Emo goblin. Bomber to the corner, please. Bomber to the corner. That was a terrible joke. Thank you. Outrage. Bum 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 bum. Now, I do need a bit of pork meat, because I would like to make some salted pork to buff my followers' damage a bit further, and for that I brought a cleaver. I do have a better cleaver. I've got the Reliable Butcher, which is the legendary cleaver in the game. Could you move out of the way, please? It isn't the absolute best one. Could you... Thanks very much. In your own time. The Mort of the Hyena is the best one in terms of yields. You get from the den, from the were hyena.
Just subscribed for 52 months.
Oh my goodness.
Monetary, corner jokes and cookies.
Neff, thank you so much for the 52 months. I bring Turtlery corner jokes and cookies. There are no cookies in the corner. Don't listen to these lies. Thank you for that, friendo. Hope you're doing well. Have we decided on a base camp location here yet? I wasn't planning to have a base camp on Siptah. I don't know. I might change my mind. We'll see. Maybe I'll feel like building something, perhaps. So this, you can see why I didn't bring the legendary cleaver, and I haven't got a weapon, a tool mod on it. Now I do have 2x harvesting on, so bear that in mind. But you do get a lot of pork when you harvest the boars. So that's why I didn't bother. But later on, I'll probably put a tool mod on the legendary one. So remember watching the first movie as a kid? Yeah, I haven't seen them for a long time. Bad.
As the snake strikes, so do I.
I feel like everyone's hitting me ever so slightly earlier than I expect them to. Which is strange. Okay. I'm running the same way as I was before. Come on, Doombringer. Need to go south. I can't believe we just ran back again. We're just going in the wrong direction. I don't know why. Too busy yapping, I guess. Oh, meteors. They will kill you if they hit you. Fun fact. Do 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 do. Surely the currency in your turd wallets can acquire cookies and make the corner all it could be, bad jokes and all. No, because the point of the corner is that it's a place to reflect quietly about the transgressions, your transgressions, and not to be rewarded with treats and snacks. So that's the problem. Otherwise, how would we teach you not to make these bad jokes? You know, because you definitely learned that from the corner, right, people? Definitely educational, corrective, you know, incarceration. Let's know. She's already doing more than the last 15 minutes and she hasn't 1,000 hours. Yeah. Oh, it's the Citadel. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just a Stygian place. She's confused. She's tired. I'm not heading the wrong way, Scott. Thanks very much. I'm going the right direction, okay? I'm going south. See? Over here. Just because you see the tower that's in the centre of the map again, and we're on the other side of it before, doesn't mean I'm going the wrong direction. Sorry about that. Apologies. Mistake. Sorry. I'm not going to fight the scorpion, am I? No, I don't think so. Oh, we might visit this lay shrine, though, on our way. There is a world boss, like, over there, who's a pain in the butt. Or also, okay, a wolf. So this is a NPC camp rather than, like, an abandoned lay shrine. Which means tough, cursed people. Let's put down a bedroll. And try not to get killed. Wow, it's very picky, isn't it? Okay, if I keep running too far, I'm just going to leave. Okay, I'm leaving. I changed my mind. But let's put down a bedroll anyway. So we're going to try and do that as we go along. We'll visit there later. Back to our high-speed transportation unit. Okay, we're nearly there. We just need to get across the map now. Hello, Numisol. Hello. Are we there yet? We're not there yet, unfortunately. Okay, I thought you were going in circles. I may have been at some point, but I'd appreciate if you didn't point it out. Reflect quietly and eat cookies. This is the only multitasking you'll ever catch me doing. Yeah, but you'll enjoy it way more than you're supposed to. That's the problem. It's supposed to be, like, slightly sad and contemplative. We've got some undead friendos here. I would fight them, but Thebes, and I just want to get where I'm going. We are approaching my favourite part of the map that I bang on about all the time. The Isle of Dawn, which is this location here. We're going to head to the coast and then go round to the vault. Next camel should be named Hit and Run. Good portion of the corner's inhabitants, and let's face it, most of your viewers are forced to live in the corner, so we might as well make the best of it. But how will I punish you all if you're allowed to eat cookies? That's my question. Otherwise it's just like absolute chaos, isn't it? Dad jokes with no like repercussions. It sounds terrible. Yeah, we're heading here. We could fight the boss. Isn't that like a rock boss here, Lacerta or whatever? There he is. Alright, let's take this boss down, shall we? So we get another skeleton key. Only ever got 2 so far. Hello, mate. So I think his attack is basically the same as a crocodile. He's just like a slightly spicier version of a croc. Looks very cool, though, I have to say. He's given up. It looks very cool. Giant crocodile? He's not called giant crested lacerta? Okay, we're definitely going to take perfected heavy padding because we're going to use that to craft heavy armor late game. So we start crafting epic stuff. I might drop a bit of this pork because we're going to be picking stuff up. I'm just going to keep like 2 stacks and then drop all this stuff. Situations. We'll get more black ice. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, everybody happy? Everybody good? Everyone happy? Yes. Some eggs here if you, you know, if you haven't had breakfast yet. Now, I know the loot goblins amongst us are really upset that I just dropped a bunch of valuable loot. And you know I feed from your tears, so sorry about that. So are we good from, like, the coast? I guess so. These are oysters. You can pick these up.
Don't swear.
Factual. Thank you for noticing. Unfamiliar with the swear words. Please don't shame me. Stuff, yeah. Teach them not to run their mouths. Punish them by putting laxatives in the cookies. Oh, it's gone dark, people. It's gone dark. Hello, Carinera. Hello. Put raisins in the cookies. That'll learn them. Oh, yes. Such a shame when there's a raisin around. Okay, we're going to run along the coast. If you're just doing this map and you're not doing Exiled Lands, you might want to kind of pay attention to this coast as you run past. Because there are some messages in bottles where you can learn emotes and dances and things like that. So if you see like an eater interact, it's not a bad idea to check it out. But now you can get them on Exiled Lands. I thoroughly recommend do that because it's just much easier. Just so you know how sad it can be, can you give us an itemized list of the loot you dropped? That sounds like a very, time consuming, but also satisfying thing to do. Just to upset people. Oh, I remember living near here. Does anyone remember this? Was it my first stream playthrough on Siptah, maybe the second? I lived there, and I was going to build in the trees. This is like the abandoned playthrough. I might have the videos on YouTube of that. It's back in the day. So there's a little camp over here we can check out. I remember, what was it, sorcerers. There's one of the reasons we liked it here. So this is where we moved because the Isle of Dawn had a problem with crashing whenever you visited a certain spot, which happened to be near to where we were living. We kind of left there because basically the game kept crashing. It was a right pain in the butt. This is on UE4. But if you want like low level people to attack, then you can do that here. And so yeah, so I think what we did was we used this place to level sorcery because we just needed people to sacrifice. Oh, he's quick, isn't he? Okay, some bits and bobs. Don't mind a bit of snacks. Take that. Thank you very much. Pirate banners. And there's also a sorcerer here. So yeah, not a bad place to live near when you start the game. Plus, those trees are kind of perfect for a nice kind of tree base. You can have kind of bridges between the trees and things like that. And because it's on the edge of the redwoods, which can be quite shaded and dingy, then you get like the best of both worlds. You can kind of live in the trees, but also, because you're on the edge of the forest, you can get all the nice sunlight and everything, which I personally like. But as a British person, do you know what I mean? Always seeking out a bit of sunshine. Well, light, maybe not sunshine. So it's kind of perfect there, really. This is where we are. Okay. Let's get to our vault. Just continue around the coast. And chat, when Anna says there's a small camp we can check out, she does not mean look at peaceful from a distance. She intends to unfriend all the innocent occupants and steal all their stuff. Yes, thank you for understanding that. Base, yes. We're outsourcing said cookies. Anna has proven unreliable and unwilling in this endeavour. I will be confiscating any cookies that make their way into the corner. It's an outrage. I will have order, people. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Do, do. I assume I haven't made a mistake by going past. And then having to, like, climb a wall or something. Da, 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 da. Feels very nostalgic, this kind of coast. Oh, I think we're doing good here. This is where we've got to get to. Oh, sorry. Apologise. Just like a little camp and a whalebone. I feel so silly because when I first played Conan Exiles and I got to Buccaneer Bay, I was like, oh my god, what was that like giant like rib cage from? And I'm assuming it's just whales. But when I first played the game, I was like, oh my god, there must be some like giant creature that's from. What have we not discovered, you know? And now I'm like, oh, it was just a whalebone that you'll never see. No big deal. Ah, I remember this camp. So I remember there being a grave here. I remember getting unfriended. Exiles. Hi there. Southwatch Keep. Sorry about that. Just a small tickle away from death, aren't they? Some stackies here. Hi. He's very friendly. So is there like a puzzle at this one? No. Isn't there like a puzzle at one of these? No. What am I thinking of? Let's kill everybody first anyway, shall we? Yeah! There's something here that I vaguely remember. What does it do, folks? Turns these round. Oh, there's another lever? No? Dun, 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 dun. What did I miss? You don't have the patience of a very small gnat. You can see the giant sea life actually if you go far enough out in the ocean. There's that. Well, I have flown around the coast. Where was it? I think was it round here? And there are a couple of giant sharks in the water, which terrified me. It doesn't matter where you are or what level you are. Sorcerers with daggers are going to be a bit of a risk, aren't they? What am I looking for, people? Do I have to climb? Somebody will be like shouting at the screen. In memorandum, it has been decided by middle management that loot shall not be dropped before submitting a request to the corner committee in triplicate. This is outrageous. I reject your... Oh! Request. It's been so long since I've been here. So I've only seen 2 levers and I've pressed the levers. They don't seem to reset. I'm going to climb this. Do 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 do. Is it 3? Oh. I pressed them all, so the thing that has happened. Is it just I can read this? Oh, E to interact. I found some gear. Depraved spear. Let's see how bad that is. 29 damage, 7% armor pen. Corruption affinity. Let's see what that means. Corruption affinity. A weapon trait. You deal more damage per 1% that the user is corrupted. Interesting. Weapons with this trait deal 0.625% more damage per 1% that the user is corrupted. Wow, I'd never heard of that before. It's called Corruption Affinity. The Depraved Spear Epic, Sorcerer's Great Axe Epic, Wicked Edge, and Wicked Edge Epic have that feature. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Bad jokes have consequences. The corner will with no snackages and friends, absolutely. Health by UI looks so good. Is it a mod of... Yes, which one? It's Hozav's UI mod. Yes. And I love it. It's very good. Gives you pop-up damage numbers as well. So we're working towards our 3rd perk in grit here. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Well, I'm glad I did the thing, otherwise I would have been frustrated. I knew there was something weird here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I feel nostalgic for like starting on Siptah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll do a playthrough where I have to start on Siptah and I can't go onto the Exile Lands until I've done all the vaults or something. I don't know. Something ridiculous. Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. I keep running out of stamina, don't I? I have a long list of like challenges that I planned and wanted to do on UE4, and then they announced this and I was like, oh. So at some point we might do some challenge runs. Emu's Pathway. Emui? 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 I don't know. Do 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 do. That's what I mean about this map being so vertical. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Somebody who likes to just kind of, or when I first started playing the game, likes to travel as the crow flies. Sorry about that. I'm not taking screenshots. You're imagining things. Are you tired? You seem tired. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we can climb here. I don't know if we need to. She's going the wrong way. I thought she was an expert on this game. Oh, yes, but she hasn't played this map nearly as much as Exiled Lens. Oh, I see. Not much of an expert then, is she? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Don't know who said that. I just heard that somewhere. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Let's go over here, climb up here maybe, and past the useful equipment and ore and stuff. We're going the right way, by Jove. Used to be a guaranteed poison spear in that surprisingly small hole. Guess they changed it for Ue5. Was it guaranteed? Poison weapons are so cool. I think we're going up here. Is this where I built? I think it is, isn't it, people? I think this is where the castle was on my previous playthrough. Hello, Fossil. Hello, hello. How you doing? Do 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 do. So yeah, if you want to see it, I did a little tour of it. Built a quote-unquote castle in this location. I think it was like overseeing the vault that we're going to, actually. I think about it. Which means there should be a spider boss up here. Yeah! This is my little, like, lake. This is it. And it's definitely it, because it was right next to a vault that we had already done, but look at the views, they're so pretty. I did such a nice job on this map, making it look good. Da, 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 da. So that means I climbed up when I didn't need to, though I did get this lovely nostalgic feeling. Actually, let's fight the spider. Where is the spider? He's here? There he is, overlooking the vault. Hi, spider boss. There's a lot of spider bosses in this game. It's actually one of the best ones to fight, in my opinion. If not the best one to farm for keys. They're flesh creatures. Pretty predictable. Nice. Just a regular world boss. Got a skeleton key and some ichor. There's the vault. Holy potatoes, my life flashed before my eyes, people. So I remember there being a path down here, because I was like thinking about doing stairs or something. This is not the path I don't think, but I was thinking of, but it is a way down. And we finally made it. It should be, is this silver or is it iron? Just iron. Alright. I'm going to put down my bedroll nearby. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum. Da, da, dum, bum. There we go. Got my trusty friendos. Let me make sure he's got plenty of heals on him. Yeah, that's good. I think I've got some spare gruel. Right, let's go. There we go. So we've done the first step in our vault raiding journey. Now we've got to explore it. head in. Castle that no one lived at. Yeah, this is a great spot to live. I do currently. Great to fight, and they do have nice, irresistible, fuzzy butt. Yeah. I was just having a bit of a tough day, and I just felt like building that day. I should have built it on, like, my persistent world or something, which I have upgraded to UE5. I just haven't logged in yet to it. So I have, like, a server that I used for buildings, which I kind of want to revisit them all. In UE5. I did say I might do that on stream. Right, there's an insignia. So there's an insignia to find at the beginning of all of these vaults. There's a pad to jump on to open the first door. And there's also a statue that I may miss entirely on my way around here. In all of them. Or for at least all of the factions or whatever. They're all kind of spooky. Some of them are very much like linear, run to the end, fight the creatures, fight the boss, make your way out. But you definitely want to make sure you get any Eldarium that you pick up, and any weird, like, animal parts. There you go, devolved back claw, that's our first one. Yes, I love that when we get thrown on the ground, thank you for that. I'm just going to strike them all like once. There you go. Get all the devolved back claws. A feeling of deja vu here. I don't know if I want to fight you all. I just, you know, Seeps. I would like to make sure I get the statue though. So there should be like a small statue leaning on something. There was an E to interact there. Where is it? Oh, and sometimes there's like a weapon to click on as well, isn't there? Totally hit my button then. Holy shining poops. Okay, mistakes were made. I'm just gonna keep going. You'll be fine, won't you, friendo? Oh, we might die in here, actually. I always like to know if I can just yeet through. Okay, we're at the boss chamber. Okay, we just have to survive now. Oh shit. There's a legendary chest there. This is what happens when you're impatient. Can you come and help me, friend? This is the Leroy Jenkins version of doing the vault, I guess. Okay, mistakes were made. They have so much health, it's ridiculous. Oh, if we get trapped, we're dead. I don't know if he's out of potions, actually. So personally, I would recommend like the Serpent Men vault before this. The Goblinoid, probably. Goblinoid is much easier than this. Just like little imps. I don't think they've suggested them in the right order, to be honest, for the journey. I don't know how they came to the conclusions that... It's like, in the middle of the journey are the Harpy... Where are they? The Jill and the Harpy vaults. They are the toughest vaults. I would do those last if I were you. Especially because once you start applying the sigils... I might save my sigils, actually. Until we get more of them. I might do that as like my little kind of, I don't know, way of dealing with doing them in a different order than I would like. Because basically the sigils that we get, once we've defeated the boss, we get a loot box.
Demonsman just shared 100 bits. Phew, congratulations. I would not have survived that.
Thank you so much, Demon's Vein. Leroy Jenkins. Yes, it was, no, yes, not the smartest move, really. Maybe I could use my hammer, actually. Yeah, he's out of heals as well. So sorry, friend. Yeah, so probably I would suggest that you keep your sigils that you get as rewards in the boxes. I'll show you when we get to it. Until you've done all the vaults, honestly, really. Especially if you're going to do all the vaults like in a day or something, or in like a short succession or quick succession or whatever. That means you're just not going to lose them. Otherwise, when you die, you lose a third of your sigils completely. A third of them will be removed and will be pick-upable on your body when you go back to get it. And then a third you'll keep, basically. So it's kind of frustrating. Trying to do this while he's drinking. There we go. I've got his heals. Alright. Is everybody fine now? Everybody's happy? He's like, no. Why did you do that? So there was a legendary chest here, which we can open. There you go. We got a love tap, which is a concussive weapon, which I haven't used for years. I used to use that before Seth Truncheon was introduced. I used to use that one all the time. 13 perfected heavy padding. We're definitely going to keep that. And we'll have to take the gold. We'll take the alchemical ingredients as well. I don't need crappy truncheons at this point. Sorry, loot goblins. It's not called being a loot goblin, it's playing a survival game. What's she doing? So have I seen a statue anywhere? I don't have the luxury of like running around. I don't want to like aggro more people. Ah, Seeps. I'm not going to put it up, am I? Alright, let's go fight the boss. It could be like... Well, we're probably going to redo these anyway, because we're going to want some spares. Yeah, let's just go fight the boss. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it's good to know if you can just run all the way through a vault anyway, because if you die, you're gonna... Generally, you might want to do that at some point.
Such will glory in your death.
I do think that the dungeons on Exiled Lands, though, are much better kind of in a much better kind of level order than they are on Siptah. Conan Exiles are not in easy order as well. I do think the ones like in the Dungeon Delver journey, like the Dregs definitely is like level 30, Midnight Grove like level 40-ish, Blackheap 50 to 60, Well of Skulls definitely level 60, Sunken City level 60, Silvermine. Yeah, I see what you mean. Silvermine definitely doesn't need to be done. Silvermine can be done much earlier, maybe somewhere between Dregs and Midnight Grove, probably. That's a good point. But I think for these, it's more about traversal because, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, basically. And they're neither like for the path around the map, nor are they really like level because Silvermine isn't super tough. Oh, there's like 2 scorpions, but like once you're like level 14, you've got some decent gear. Very gear dependent. We'll make it definitely level 60. Wine and Cellar definitely level 60. Generally speaking, there's only really like a couple, like Dregs, Midnight Grove, Silvermine, that aren't really like level 60 dungeons. I mean, you can do them sooner if you're like experienced, obviously. You know, do them on day 1 if you want. Hi, sir. So this pad will open that door. We won't be able to get through there until he dies. So let's get to work.
Glory in your death. Like the Cobra exile, my bite is death. I will cut your heart out.
He's doing plenty of damage. We're just here to be supportive. Oh, getting trapped is not good. Oh, shit. There's this special guff attack. Doombringer's like, oh, he's like one of my people.
As the snake strikes, so do I.
I have to say, though, like some of these vaults, I like the Jill and the Harpy vault, although they're very tough. I like the Drowned vaults because they're like underwater and they look kind of cool. Other than that, I feel like they're just a bit of a grind of something you've got to do in order to get the sigils, most of them. And then some of them, obviously, the weapons are good. We got Silent Slash. Agility one-handed weapon. 50 damage. Okay. 2 hours katana. Yeah. Okay. So what if you're into katanas? I'm not really a katana person, personally. There we go. Devolved Bat Claw. Bat Skin. Abysmal Flesh. Sweet. Okay, but now this is open. We can go through and claim our prize. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Here we go. So we're gonna have a cutscene when I click on this. I'll do that first.
Nulli tu la da venganza mancanda. Il contenere il stare in me.
Definitely. I agree. Yes. There you go. So now we've got our loot chest. So we've got the Sigil of the Bat, which we want. Decaying Eldarium. I mean, some of the fun of it, I mean, the benefits you get from these sigils are super cool. Does it tell us? The sigil is a result of this research. Using this sigil provides a person with an otherworldly trait for a while. In this case, boosting their ability to jump while sprinting. I love that so much. Problem is we're going to die and we're going to lose it. And it's going to upset me because I'm going to have to come back here and it's such a boring vault. Okay, so now we want to click on these lecterns to learn Bat Demon armories and whatever's, armors and stuff. So there's always 2 lecterns at the end. But that's it, isn't it? Have I done other things? Obviously I can't climb. Did I check both these boxes or was I too eager to run on? Yeah. Got a badge. Okay. Boom. Done. Are there any bat pets in both maps? No. There is a bat demon that you can get with sorcery, which isn't really a pet. It's more of a guy who comes and annoys you. Hello? Is that a rock nose? Well, friendos, I think we're going to leave it here for today, and we're going to pick this up next time and probably move our way around the vaults and get all the items, all the sigils, and then use them probably, because seeps. There you go. Let's draw the winner of our giveaway. I'm going to count down from 10 and I'm going to draw the winner. So !ticket in Twitch chat if you want a last-ditch attempt at entering the giveaway to win the Vendayan Shrine, which is a bazaar item you can claim in-game, in the bazaar kind of tab in the game. Give you a second to do that. And then I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. There you go. Let's draw a winner. And the winner is Body Boy _BE. Congratulations to you. I'm gonna hit pause because I have a pause mod. Hey Body, hi. Let me send you a key. Dun da 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 dun. Do 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 do. Ba-dum. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Body. Do do do. There you go, Body. Sent to you. Thank you for entering the giveaway. We'll be doing some more giveaways soon as well. I'll be back probably tomorrow. And I'm not sure what time. I've got a bunch of stuff to get done. I'm here for the counting. There you go. You're welcome for the counting. Yeah, thank you also for the support on the stream and all that good stuff. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right, my loves. Take care. See you soon.